The thing is, I overstayed in Cambodia, Thailand, Vietnam, and Laos. So I think I became a kind of expert in overstaying. So I can tell you my mistake and what you cannot do regarding to visa and overstaying. And also sharing with you how much you need to pay if you overstaying in one of these countries. Coming up. Hello everyone! Welcome to my channel. My name is Soraya and here I talk about spirituality, travel, lifestyle and relationship. This is my video in English, the others are in Portuguese, but you can watch with subtitles. It's available in each video. You can watch, don't worry. And if you're new to this channel, please subscribe and hit the bell button so you receive all notifications of new videos. And in this video, I'm gonna share with you what you shouldn't do in this case of visa process. This is very important. If you don't want to pay fines, if you don't want to create troubles for you as I created for myself. I overstay in these countries and you ask me, Soraya, how come? Did you do it by purpose? Actually not. It was not by purpose, it was by accident. I will blame my rising in Pisces. I'm sorry if you're Pisces. Actually, I love Pisces. It's bad sign. My rising is Pisces. But actually, it was not by purpose. It was by mistake. So don't commit the same mistake that I did. In Thailand, what happened? If you overstay in Thailand, I overstayed one day and it was fine. They looked and they let me pass. I think Thailand is super fine. I love Thailand. Thailand is super like free all the time and no worries at all. But that was my case. And actually for me also, I don't need a visa for Thailand. This is because I'm Brazilian. So for Brazilians, you don't need a visa. And actually you can stay over up to 3 months. So kisses to Thailand. It's amazing. Cambodia. When I overstayed in Cambodia, was also one day and you need to pay a fine for overstaying. And it will cost you $10. So it's $10 per day. If you overstay in Laos, I don't really know because I overstayed 15 days by mistake. Yes. But the thing was, I was working for this lady, and because this lady, she goes always in the embassy, like she knows everybody there. So what she did for me was, she, instead of paying the fine, I was able to extend my visa for Laos. So that's a pro tip, that's a big tip. If you overstay in Laos or if you overstay in any country like this amount of time, you can actually pay for an extension. I hope you can pay as I did for an extension, so you don't need to pay for the fine, because if you pay for the fine, it will cost you a lot of money. So, but bigger than that, my main advice is to look always in the stamp. So when you have your passport, there is the visa part. It's like the big one. So in the big one, there is sometimes saying some dates. So never look the date there. Always look the date of your visa in the stamp. So the stamp is only a little one. It's a little one, and they put the stamp in random pages of your passport. So you need to look very, very well, very carefully to not commit the same mistake as I did, and see the exact date that you are allowed to stay in each country. Okay? And in Vietnam was the worst situation, because like I overstayed only 5 hours. I traveled 12 hours by bus to go to the border, from Hanoi to the border. And when I got to the border, because I overstayed 5 hours, they opened in the morning, they said I have to go back to Hanoi to extend my visa and to pay for the fine. And I was like, really? I thought I could pay for overstaying there, but actually no. So be very, very careful. If you overstay in Vietnam, you will have to go back to Hanoi and extend your visa. They don't allow you to pay the fine and to pass. No. They say you need to go back and to do like a lot of process and extension. It was such a confusion. But actually, at least they pay me to go back to Hanoi. 3 million dong for my travel expenses. What? Yeah, I'm real. And I have another really, really important advice for Vietnam. Pay attention in your eVisa, your electronic visa. And why? Because there is the checkpoint. So, by the time you're applying for your visa in Vietnam, if you put one checkpoint and later on you're trying to cross by another checkpoint, so the checkpoint is the place where you cross by bus or by plane, the airport, whatever. So, if you put different ones of the day you're going to travel and the one that you put in the day that you're applying, if they don't match, they don't allow you to pass. And this is very important. It happened with my friend. He got buried in the border because he couldn't pass. He put in the different ones. So pay really attention to put the exactly checkpoint that you're going to pass. Okay? Remember this. And also, don't try to pass before the date you put. So there in your visa application, they ask you like, when are you entering the country? Put the exact day and don't try to pass before, because I was trying to cross 2 days before and they didn't allow me to pass. That's why I overstayed in Cambodia, because I was trying to pass from Cambodia to Vietnam and my visa from Cambodia has expired and my visa from Vietnam hasn't started yet. So I was like, okay, I cannot stay in Vietnam, I cannot stay in Cambodia, so what should I do? You understand me? Such a confusion. But finally everything worked out, and finally I understood also because what happened with my everything in Vietnam. Because actually I needed to go back to Hanoi because I forgot my card in the ATM in Hanoi. Imagine if I had crossed to Laos. Everything happens for a reason. But that's all to tell you. Pay attention to these mistakes, pay attention to the dates in your visa, pay attention to put the exactly information in your eVisa and follow the exactly points that you put in your eVisa, okay? So by doing that, you won't have any problems. You're gonna travel soft to light, okay? So don't follow my mistakes, pay attention to the information, pay attention. And in case of overstaying, remember, another important thing, in Vietnam, if you overstayed, it's $20 per day. Yeah, it will cost you a lot of money. So, advice, don't overstay in Vietnam. And actually, you can enter in the blacklist. You can enter in the blacklist. So, that's it for today. I also gonna put the link below where you can be in contact with me. It's like a one-to-one coaching where I can share with you about travels. I give you all the tips and advices, and I can actually plan your trip with you, being careful with all these mistakes, of course. And that's the video for today. Please comment below if you have any more questions. And thank you so much for watching. From my heart to yours, namaste, and I wait for you in the next video. Safe travel, safe journey to you always.